Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the other video of Azure series. In this today's video, I wanted to talk about something called as deploying a static website using platform as services or infrastructure as services, PaaS solutions. So doing this practical implementation, or can we say it as a smaller project or minor project, can we say it's a minor project implementation. You can showcase in your Azure skills what you know about Azure. You can showcase like that. And in this video, I will talk about something less static website deployment. Okay. If you take any of the website, like static website in the sense where obviously it is going to develop by using HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, or some other frameworks we'll be using like React, Node, React, Angular, Springboard, Springboard, and also something called as, let's take .NET, ASP.NET. If we take any of the application, if you have some code you wanted to submit to the infrastructure as service kind of thing or platform as service of the thing, in Azure, we can bring up any kind of application, we can host it in under service called as virtual machines, Azure virtual machines, and as well as Azure, there is one more service called as app service, or simply we can say it as web app. So what is the difference between these two services over here? In Azure VMs, you can go ahead and create the virtual machine with a few clicks. Okay, but you have an option of selecting the operating system. You have an option of selecting the dependencies. You don't have an option to select on dependencies over there. That means if I go over here to the Azure portal, if I wanted to create the virtual machine here, just go ahead and create the virtual machine by providing some simple details. Like let's take a free trial. I'm having the free trial again. And the resource group, you can select any of these resource groups over here. Let me select the resource group as MongoDB, or maybe something else I can put. Just give me a moment. Yeah, something else. What I will do is, yes, for today's date is 24 November for 24 November 24 RG, like this I'm going to take. And then if I specify like YouTube VM1, VM1 or something like that, I'm going to put an infrastructure redundancy not required for this practical. And I'm setting as Ubuntu or Linux or Windows. I'm going for the Windows. I'm sorry, I'm going with Linux here. And after that, 1 CB and 1 GB RAM is sufficient for me. I'm going with password-based authentication. Like let's take it as my name. Okay, I'm providing the password. Don't worry, these are all the points which I'm going to cover in next upcoming practicals. What is the resource group? What is the virtual machine and all these things. You can see here after that by specifying the details related to storage and all this we need to specify, and just click on review plus create. Review plus create. Per hour it's showing like 1 rupees. Okay. Okay, I have why I'm showing this kind of practical here is like I have created the virtual machine. I mean, I've selected the operating system. On top of it, I need to develop the code here. If it is a real Spring Boot application, or if it is a Node.js application, if it is a .NET application, I need to respect to dependencies has to be installed. Okay, connect to the respective machine and install some of the things over here. Okay, let me show you. If I wanted to deploy a static website, let's show me show you. I'm showing a use case for you. Just understand here. What are the dependencies are required? If I host some static website, I need to have some dependencies over here. Like for the virtual machine, if it is Azure virtual machine, I need to install something called as web server packages like Nginx, Glassfish, or something called as Apache to something like that. I need to install the packages here. And also, if it is programming related things like Node.js, React, if it is React based application, I need to install all of these dependencies over here. If it is Python dependencies also I need to install. Okay, if it is Java as well, Spring Boot in the sense Java dependencies must be there. So like that, I need to keep on installing all of these dependencies over here. All dependencies, all dependencies and softwares or packages I need to install. I need to install by manually by myself. Manually by myself. Everything I need to take care of it. Everything needs to be everything needs to be take care by myself. Take care by myself. So see here, virtual machine itself, I'm creating it. Okay. And after that, after creating the virtual machine, the necessary dependencies and softwares, I need to take care of it. Okay. Let's connect to this virtual machine first. Let me open something called as let me open my putty. Let me open my putty and then I'm providing my settings. I will discuss this all of the settings in the next classes. Okay. Think let's check. Okay, permission denied. I provided the wrong password. I think now it's able to connect. Okay, just observe here. Uh, Maximizing the screen, or nothing to maximize. Sudo apt update and then sudo apt install nginx -y. Okay, it will update the package and install a web server package so that I can able to access the web pages over here. Okay. After this, I already grabbed my public IP address. Let's open it in here, enter over here. Within a few seconds, I'm going to get this web page. Continue to the site. Once I click on this, like this, I'm going to get because I have installed this one. So that's the reason I'm getting this kind of thing. Okay. That's the reason I'm going to getting it into my screen. Like if I type nginx hyphen version, okay, hyphen not there, I'm getting like this. Okay. This is why I have installed already. I mean, I installed in front of you. That's the reason I'm getting this. Okay. Now, if I wanted to host any kind of website, I need to install this package and then only I need to do the action here. Now, my point over here is instead of installing these dependencies, there is a service called as platform as service. Depends upon your background, depends upon the web servers. You don't need to install all of these things. You just need to submit your code, submit your code over here, and then the deployment of the deployments and dependencies installations, everything taken care by takes care by Azure itself. Okay. So how I are going to do this? If I want to deploy my only the website, how I am going to deploy this? So I'm showing one of the service practical implementation here. Okay, just come here, go to the screen, app services. Okay. Mm, in your case, you might not have able to see the app service over here in your screens. Okay, in your Azure border. I'm setting my resource groups and then the name which I'm going to provide it's like November 24. It's the thing, November 24 and otherwise November 24 demo, November 24 demo and the code. runtime stack. You'd see here. If I wanted to deploy any kind of Java related application, Node.js application, Python related application, I need to install the dependencies over there. So now what I'm going to do is I just wanted to deploy something called as some static website kind of content or some other content, anything it can be. I'm having some kind of contents here. Okay, let me show you for you. I go to my desktop websites. You can see here I have something else called this like this, some kind of application here. Games Gallery is one of the application having it. Okay, let me open it in the open with Google Chrome. Okay, like this how the website will looks like. Right. If I want to deploy this kind of website, how I am going to deploy this? If I click on play now, maybe I'm not able to access the file here. Or otherwise, simply what I will do is, or simply what I will do. mm, I have some kind of contents here. So instead of this, let me go over to my website mine. I have some kind of templates here. Okay, let me show it for you. Otherwise, yeah, let's take this one. Let me open with Google Chrome. You can see here, this is the content I wanted to upload into the virtual machine or otherwise app service kind of thing. How I am going to upload it? How I am going to upload this one? Okay, go to the Azure portal. Go to the Azure portal. Okay, I'm selecting Windows platform and then India or East US or Australia East. Let it be Australia East. Any of this thing, and I'm leaving it as default. And next, click on deployment. Nothing to change. Next, click on networking. When it comes to deployment, let's put something here. Let's put authentication should be enabled. Okay, let's put it as enabled. I will explain you next classes why we need to enable all these things. Networking also should be enabled. Monitoring and securing, nothing to change. Just leave it as a default and click on review plus create. Just click on review plus create. Okay, then just observe. Once it got submitted, once it got submitted, I am going to deploy the website here. Don't worry about it. What are the steps I'm going to do here? Just observe the process, how it's simpler to deploy the website in the Azure. I'm just wanted to demonstrate over here. Even we can deploy the websites by using storage accounts, by using Docker containers, by using Kubernetes, and all these things we can do. But there is a simple service we having it to app services. By using these simple web applications, we can just deploy it our static websites. Okay, you don't need to concentrate on virtual machine. You don't need to concentrating on upgrading patches and all these things. Updates like in your Windows systems, you will be getting this kind of icon here like you might not be seeing the icon here now. In your cases, you will be seeing it like Windows updates you need to take place. You don't need to take care of all about these updates here. So just click on this, go to the resource. The resource has been created. Just come over here. There is something called as there are multiple ways to deploy this website here. I recommend the way is we have multiple ways for deploying the website in web apps. In web apps. Okay. The first way is in the portal itself, we have something called as developer tools. Developer tools. In that, you can go ahead and editing the option and all these things. There is one more real-time activity is there that is called as download publish profile. Download publish profile and upload your code over there. Upload your code over there. Otherwise, there is something called as integrate integrate with Git, version controlling system tools. Git, like we have Git, Bitbucket, Bitbucket, Git in the sense GitHub, Bitbucket, and then Azure repos, or other any external Gits, external version controls. You can just integrate it and you can deploy your code. The second way, like I will show you the most of the ways here. Okay, how I'm going to do is, if I click on browse, there is an option called as browse here. Okay, if you observe it here, now you're getting the content like your web app is running and waiting for your content. This thing we didn't install it. By using these web apps, backgroundly, this content is displaying here. How to check whether this content is correct or not? We have something called as, if you expand the development tools, we have something called as App Service Editor Preview. Just click on this. It will open some Visual Studio Code in the browser itself. In the browser itself, we are going to get this. Okay, you can just observe it. You can see it's opening under Visual Studio Code, VS Code editor here. If I click on this one, I'm having this kind of option here. Okay, it's in the word wrap, the file format, it's not looking in a syntactical format. Basically, it's an HTML file. It's an HTML file, guys. Mm, okay, you just check here, web app is live, but we don't have your content. Also, your web app is running. Your web app is running and waiting for your content. Okay, it is small line. I've just wanted to change it here. Uh, okay, just change it. Hello all, welcome to my Azure learning series. I'm just updating it. Might be the font is not good actually. Open settings. Okay, okay. Just focus on the content, guys. I'll be focusing on the later point of thing. Okay, I have just changed this content. If you can come over here, you just refresh your browser. Hello all, welcome to my Azure learning series. Are we getting this? Now, instead of getting this content here, you just come over here and upload your files over here. From GitHub also you can integrate it. From GitHub also you can integrate it. Or otherwise you can initialize the Git repository from here itself. Okay, there are some plenty of options are there. There are some plenty of options are there. You can just go over here, come here, and then just right click on this, create a new folder or file. Click on new folder, it will be creating here. Otherwise, if I wanted to create the file, I can create it over here, demo. Okay, I'm having this kind of editor here. Okay, this is one of the way. There is second way which I wanted to show here for you. It's related to this one. Download publish profile and upload your code. So how are you going to do this? If you go over to the overview section, you can just observe we have something called as publish profile is there. Download, publish, publish profile is there. You just click on this one. You just click on download. Okay. Click on this. You're getting some kind of file and last queue. Okay, let me click on to open. Let me click on to open and under Visual Studio Code. Okay, in Visual Studio Code, it will looks like the whole line it's taking here. If I scroll it, it's a huge line. There is a shortcut to word wrap the entire lines. Press Alt Z in your Visual Studio Code, Alt Z. Okay, word wrap, there is a shortcut here, Alt Z. Okay, I have done this now. And then just press Ctrl Shift P. This looks like an XML format. This looks like an XML format. Okay, just put it as format data will be there. Format. mm, okay. validate or something will be there. Okay, let me open it from the folder. Downloads, select the folder, and let's open this one. Might be as I trust. Okay, let me check that file. I think November 24 demo publish and then Alt Z. Okay, Control Shift P, format as XML. Okay, Control Shift P, format as XML. You just use that one. It comes like this. You can see the syntax will looks properly here. Just save it. And we have three profiles are there: publish data, publish profile, publish profile, publish profile. Like this, we have three settings are there. First one is web deploy. We are not concentrating on it. Second one is FTP. We are concentrating on this. That third one is zip deploy. I don't want to concentrate on first thing and third thing. I'm concentrating on FTP here. For FTP thing, I have downloaded something called as WinSCP. WinSCP is the software here. Just open this software. You can search in the Google. You can download this one. Okay. Just observe here. Uh, if you come over here, there is a publish URL here to connect of this. Just copy this URL. Just copy this URL. Just copy it. Okay. And then in the host name, paste it over here and just click on the username. Just click on the username. Okay. And then here having the username here, just copy it. Just copy this one and paste it over here. And also password is there, user password. Just double click on this, Control C, and then paste it your password. And click on login. Click on login. Now you are going to connect it to this thing here, hosting the hosting start.html. Okay, just wanted to confirm it. You double click on this, it will be open here, and just type hello. Because we have modified the content, right? You can see here, hello, welcome to my Azure learning series. Welcome to my Azure learning series. Is it understanding? No. Okay. What I will do is, mm, in this case, I will go to the back side. Otherwise, okay, I will open something like this file. Okay. What I will do is, I will copy these files. I will copy these files. There is the option copy to the clipboard. And after copying it, just paste it over here. Paste from the clipboard. Yes, click on OK. Now the files will be transferred over here. Now the files will be transferred over here. It will take time, depends upon your internet speed. It will be transferring here. This is app service here. Right side screen, you are seeing about the app service configuration files. This is my local system related files. Okay. I hope you're getting the point. The next level of thing, you can use something called as GitHub also you can use it. If you host your files at the GitHub, you can just integrate it in the app service itself. Okay, I will show in the next videos that how to do it and all these things. Okay, as of now, you can see here. Let me do one thing. Let me delete this demo here because I don't require this one. Okay, now concentrate on this files here. Here we have something called as 7 files. Here we have 8 files. We are having 8 files over here. I hope you're getting the point. The hosting start.html, it was related to the app service file. Remaining files are this one only. You just come over here. You just come over to the browser. Just come over to the browser and and come over here, come over to the site. If you just click on refresh and let's observe, now we are getting this kind of site here. Even I'm just copying pasting into the incognito window. I hope now you are getting this site. Okay. Previously I'm getting this another site. Now I'm able to get this. Whatever the file which I have uploaded, right? The related files, I'm going to get it over here. Okay. Like this way, you can host your applications, you can host your websites in the Azure App Services over here. In next upcoming days, I'll be explaining about how to create these app services one more time. I will be discussing about some of the theoretical points related to app services, and I will be deploying the static websites in virtual machine as well. I will show the one of the practical in another video. Okay, and also I will show about React.js and AngularJS applications, Spring Boot, ASP.NET, these kind of applications also, how we are going to upload these files over here. I'll be showcasing these all of the things in my next upcoming videos here. Okay, that's all for this video. So I have shown you the way like how to deploy a static website using platform as service in Azure that will be calling as app services. App services. What is this app service and why do you require the app service and all these points I'm going to show, I'm going to discuss in my next videos. So that's all for this today's video, guys. I hope you like my video. If you are liking the content which I'm going to explain all of these things, will you please subscribe to my channel? It will be boost me up to create more and more series of Azure. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to upload some of the series like Azure DevOps, Azure Data Engineering, all these aspects I'm going to upload on my YouTube channel. I hope it helps you a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you for seeing this video.